Hey, bestie. Okay, real talk. How often do you scroll through your phone? See one of those can you pass this IQ test? Videos and think, if I've got this? But then you click on it, and suddenly you're staring at a question about rotating shapes or some random number sequence. And your brain just goes poof? Yeah, me too. But here's the thing. 91% of people fail this fun IQ test I'm about to show you. 91%. That's almost everyone. So, the real question is, are you in the 9% who can actually pass it? Or are you about to join the rest of us in the wait? How did I get this wrong? Club? Stick around, because today we're diving into a super fun and slightly mind-bending IQ challenge that's going to make you question everything you thought you knew about your brain. Let's go. All right, before we get into the test, let me tell you why this is such a big deal. IQ tests aren't just about proving you're a genius, though. Hey, if you are, props to you. They're actually a really cool way to see how your brain works, how you solve problems, think creatively, and handle pressure. In this test, it's designed to trip you up in the best way possible. It's not just about being smart, it's about being clever. And trust me, even if you don't pass, you're going to learn something about yourself. So, are you ready to flex those brain muscles? Let's do this. Okay, first question coming at you. And don't worry, I'm not just going to throw it at you and leave you hanging. I'll walk you through it, give you some tips, and maybe even share a few embarrassing stories about how I totally bombed the first time I tried this. Ready? Here we go. All right, so this is a classic sequence question. At first glance, it seems pretty straightforward, right? 2, 4, 8, 16, you're probably thinking, oh, it's just doubling each time. So, the next number would be 32. Easy peasy. But here's the twist. What if I told you that's not the only possible answer? What if the sequence is actually following a completely different pattern? Mind blown, right? Here's the thing about IQ tests. They're designed to make you think outside the box. Sure, doubling the numbers is one way to solve it. But what if the pattern is adding 2, then 4, then 8, then 16? So 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. 4 plus 4 is equal to 8. 8 plus 8 is equal to 16. And then 16 plus 16 is equal to 32. Wait, that's the same answer. Okay, bad example, but you get the point. Sometimes the obvious answer isn't the only answer. And that's what makes these tests so tricky and so fun. Okay, let's move on to the next question before my brain explodes. This one's a visual puzzle. It's one of my favorites. Ready? All right, so you've got this cube, and it's rotating in 3D space. Your job is to figure out which side is going to be facing up after the next rotation. Sounds simple, right? Wrong. This is where spatial reasoning comes into play, and let me tell you, it's not my strong suit. The first time I saw this, I was like, is it the red side? No, wait, the blue side? Oh no, it's definitely the green side. Spoiler alert, I was wrong every time. Here's a pro tip. Try to visualize the cube in your mind. Imagine it rotating and pay attention to which sides are moving where. It's like a mental workout, and trust me, it's going to make your brain sweat. But don't worry if you don't get it right away. This is one of those questions that even the smartest people struggle with. And if you do get it right, well, you're officially a genius in my book. Okay, next up, we've got a time question. Yep, that's right. You've got 30 seconds to solve this one. Ready? Here it is. If a train leaves station A at 60 miles per hour and another train leaves station B at 40 miles per hour, how long will it take for them to meet if the distance between the stations is 300 miles? Go! Tick-tock, tick-tock, time's up. Did you get it? If you did, congrats. You're a math wizard. If not, don't worry. I'll walk you through it. So, the key here is to figure out how fast the trains are closing the distance between them. Since they're moving towards each other, you add their speeds together. 60 miles per hour plus 40 miles per hour equals 100 miles per hour. Then, you divide the total distance by their combined speed. 300 miles divided by 100 miles per hour equals 3 hours. So, they'll meet in 3 hours. See? Not so bad once you break it down. All right, let's keep the momentum going. Next question, which word does not belong? Apple, banana, orange, carrot? At first glance, you might think, oh, it's the carrot because it's a vegetable, and the others are fruits. And you'd be right. But here's the thing. sometimes these questions are designed to make you overthink. What if the answer was actually banana, because it's the only one that's yellow? Or orange, because it's also a color? See what I mean? These tests are all about paying attention to the details and not jumping to conclusions. Okay, last question, and this one's a doozy. Ready? If you have a bowl with 6 apples and you take away 4, how many do you have? All right, let's break it down. You start with 6 apples and you take away 4. So you're probably thinking 6 minus 4 is 2. But here's the twist. The question is asking how many you have, not how many are left in the bowl. So if you took away 4 apples, you have 4 apples. Gotcha. See how sneaky that was? All right, bestie, we're back. If you're just joining us, we've been diving into this super fun and slightly sneaky IQ test that 91% of people fail. And let me tell you, it's been a wild ride so far. We've tackled number sequences, rotating cubes, time math problems, and even a sneaky little apple riddle. But guess what? We're not done yet. Oh no, we've got a few more brain-bending questions to explore, and I'm here to walk you through every single one. So grab a snack, get comfy, and let's keep this IQ party going. Okay, next up, we've got a classic logic puzzle. Here's the question. If all bloops are Razzies and all Razzies are Lotsies, are all bloops definitely Lotsies? Okay, first of all, who came up with these names? Bloops? Razzies? Lotsies? Sounds like a bunch of characters from a kid's cartoon. But don't let the silly names fool you. This question is all about logical reasoning. So let's break it down. If all bloops are Razzies, that means every single bloop is also a Razzie. Got it? And if all Razzies are Lotsies, that means every Razzie, including every bloop, is also a Lazzie. So, yes, all bloops are definitely Lotsies. Mind blown, right? Here's the thing about logic puzzles. They're all about following the chain of reasoning. It's like putting together a puzzle. If this piece fits here and that piece fits there, then the whole picture starts to make sense. And once you get the hang of it, you'll start seeing patterns everywhere. Like, if all cats are mammals and all mammals are animals, then all cats are animals. Boom. Logic for the win. Okay, let's kick it up a notch. Next question. You're in a race and you pass the person in second place. What position are you in now? All right, let's visualize this. You're running your little heart out and you manage to pass the person in second place. So what's your new position? If you said first place, I hate to break it to you, but you're wrong. If you pass the person in second place, you take their position, so you're now in second place. The person who was in first place is still ahead of you. Tricky, right? But once you think about it, it makes total sense. All right, next question. How many months have 28 days? Now, before you roll your eyes and say, just February, let me stop you right there. Because here's the thing. Every single month has at least 28 days. Yes, even February in a leap year. So, the answer is all of them. Gotcha again. Okay, I'll admit it. This one got me the first time I heard it too. I was like, wait, what? No way. But then I thought about it, and it's true. Every month has 28 days, even if some have more. It's one of those questions that's designed to make you overthink, but once you see the trick, it's like, oh, duh. Here's a pro tip. When you're faced with a question that seems too simple, take a step back and think about it from a different angle. Sometimes the answer is right in front of you, but you're so focused on looking for something complicated that you miss it. And that's exactly what these IQ tests are all about, challenging your assumptions and making you think outside the box. Okay, bestie, that's it for today's fun IQ test. How did you do? Did you pass with flying colors? Or are you part of the 91% who got tripped up? Either way, I hope you had as much fun as I did. Remember, IQ tests aren't about proving you're the smartest person in the room. They're about challenging yourself, thinking creatively, and having a good time. So, whether you aced it or bombed it, give yourself a pat on the back for giving it a shot. And hey, if you want more brain teasers, puzzles, or just some good old-fashioned fun, hit that subscribe button and let's keep this party going. Until next time, stay curious, stay clever, and keep being your amazing self. Love you, bestie. Bye.